Hello, everybody. Welcome to Telli Talks, where we talk about life, growth, relationships, and all things in between. I have actor extraordinaire,
Keep going.
Miguel, poker player.
Thank you.
Amazing soul comedian, Miguel Núñez Jr. Ooh, you got a lot going on over there.
This is just Coke. This is the
Oh,
taste.
okay.
What do you got? Water?
I got water. I'm trying to watch my height.
I should not be doing this because it's about 4:45. And last night...
It's happy hour.
Yeah, but last night I went out for the first time. Me and my friend Clyde Jones and Nicole Murphy. We all went to...
Nicole.
I love Nicole. Nicole's one of my favorite people on the entire planet. I love her with every fiber of my being. One of the greatest people.
Sweetest person.
Oh. And we used to take vacations together for many years. And we'd be on a boat or we'd be somewhere and every day, get up. Nicole will get up and we'll be jet skiing while everybody's asleep, jumping over stuff. Nicole ready to be the first one to go hang gliding, zip lining, diving in a volcano, in a shark cage. Nicole is ready to go every single minute. They took me out last night and I'm not a real big drinker, so. And they was like, come on a shot, man, come on a shot, and come on a shot. And 3 shots, and I was throwing up to 3 in the morning.
And you're drinking again.
No, yeah. I'm going to just try to cope for now.
I love it. Okay, so do you want to take your shot first or get into your story first?
Let's just do it, because, I feel a shot,
so
for I feel
all the people that don't know your story or haven't watched Juwanna Mann, tell us how you got to where you are today.
Hard work, believing in myself, never giving up, and not letting anybody tell me what I was capable or not capable of doing.
Amen.
I'm from a little town in Wilson, North Carolina. My mom was Sugar Avery to this little town that I grew up called Wilson, North Carolina. I swear to God, everybody in Wilson, when you saw that movie, you thought Sugar Avery coming home was my mom's story, because my mother was the writer of It's a Man's World, James Brown's biggest hit. My mother wrote that song. And my mother was dating James Brown, Muhammad Ali, Jackie Robinson, Sugar Ray Robinson, everybody, because she was a beautiful 16-year-old girl that ran away from home, North Carolina, to go to New York by herself. Okay, and she was stunning, drop dead. So she ran away, and then she had 8 children, and she didn't want any kids. So she gave us, we've got 3, she gave us to our grandmother in North Carolina on a farm because she needed boys because they had a farm. So I ended up in North Carolina, raised on a farm. And every day of my life, I told everybody and anybody who could listen, I talked like this when I first got there. Everybody's called me Country Boy when I first got there. My nickname was Country Boy. And I would say, I'm going to be a movie star. I promise you. And everybody was like, every single person in my entire life who I've ever known, mother, everybody in the neighborhood, school counselors, said it's impossible.
Why so? I feel like you have so much
you're skinny,
character.
you're ugly, you're poor, and you're black. You can never do that. This is what I was told. My mom told me at first. It's not going to happen. You make A's and B's in school, and you're smart. You got to think about something that's real. I think they were doing it and saying it for my own benefit, actually, because they were saying, you think about it. They didn't say this because they didn't know that. They were just telling me, you're poor, you're black, you need to do this, you need to do that, you need to get a job at the factory and all that.
Right.
And then when I ended up running away, people like everybody else would say, how is it going to happen? They got actors in New York, Chicago, in the unions, taking classes. And how are you going to get in front of them? And I was like, I don't care. I know it. I knew beyond a shadow of a doubt that I would be where I am today. There was no doubt. I saw it when I was 3 years old. I knew it.
It was already embedded in your mind.
So when I graduated, 4 months later, I just made 3 bologna sandwiches and ran away to California. Never been to a city, called everybody ma'am, sir, didn't know anything.
After graduation.
I graduated June, July, September, October. I got here in October. And I just thought, well, I saw North Carolina, in that little town I was in. I saw that and where I am now. That's what I saw.
Right.
I saw this and the finish line. So I knew what was going to happen. So I could go ahead and take that chance. I don't know what was going to happen in the middle, but I know the outcome is going to be.
You knew your why before anyone believed
I knew what the outcome was going to be.
Right,
but
absolutely.
It was hell when I got here. I landed downtown. Because when I went to the bus station, I asked the guy for a ticket to Hollywood. He said, you can't go. So me being young and naive, I thought you had to be an actor to get into Hollywood. So I asked the guy, so he said, well, you can go to Los Angeles. And I was like, yeah, I go to Los Angeles. I said, studios there? He said, yeah. Bought a ticket, got in the bus, and that was it. I never once thought about the seriousness of what I had done.
And you were by yourself, 18 years old. No
I
family,
was 17 years old.
17 years old.
And No, sorry, yeah, 18, because I graduated in June. I graduated 17, because my birthday comes in August. 18. And never been out, and I would look like I was 10. Because I was 4'11" and weighed 75 pounds when I graduated from high school. Oh, my goodness. So anyway, and I just knew, I said, I'm going to get to Hollywood. I'm going to meet somebody. I thought I was going to see those movie lights you see everywhere. Right. I'm going to meet somebody, and I'm going to be, I just knew it, but I didn't. And once I landed on Skid Row, that's where the trailways went. What the hell is That's when it all hit me. And I ended up walking around at night. And I had $2 left. I remember the Cecil Hotel, that hotel that they got on Netflix. That
right
was
now, right.
Right, about all the ghosts and all the murders that happened in it.
Cecil?
I went to that, I didn't have enough money. It was $6.
Oh, my goodness.
It was $6. And that was while all that was going on.
Oh, my goodness.
I didn't know anything about that. That was why this Skid Row slasher was going on. I didn't know anything about that.
Oh, my goodness.
So I'm walking around. Then I see a movie theater for $1. So I go into the movie theater. And
so you got $2 and you spent the $1 on the movie theater?
Because it was all night.
Oh, okay.
And I was like a hotel.
In there. Right.
So I get in there and the big
that
rats,
was smart.
And the big rats are coming around. So I got my leg up like this and I'm in there. And I got my little box razor that I have in North Carolina. Everybody carry a little straight razor with them. And I'm in there and And I'm in there and I'm sleeping like this and there's a head in there. Like you see Clyde over there. And every time I wake up, the head would get closer and closer and closer. Last time I woke, some big, nasty guy, and I popped that ways up, he jumped up and ran. That was God's way of telling me to watch out early. Oh, so I would walk around and just, I didn't even know you could sleep standing up like people see it in the movies. It's true. At nighttime, and then I would stay up at night and sleep in the day. So I would do that. And then one time I was sleeping, I'm going to make it, I can go on, but I was sleeping in a park bench. Some guy saw me. He was like, "What are you doing out here, young blood? My name is Miguel Núñez. I'm from 640 Cemetery Street, Wilson, North Carolina. I came here to be an actor." And he goes, "Oh, God."
Everyone else is.
I did not understand why everybody would go, "Oh, God." So he told me about the Union Rescue Mission. I ended up going to the Union Rescue Mission. They helped me get on welfare. That's where they bathed in. That's when it was just a church they let you go into, and you sit in the pews till the morning time. And
how long did it take you to get to the Union Rescue Mission?
After the from the time I got there, probably about 4 months, 4 or 5 months.
So you were homeless for like 4 or 5 months until you found out about.
Until I found out home, and then I went in there and they let you sleep in there. They wash your clothes and they feed you, which was horrific.
What was
and then they
your
spray you
parents,
for the lice.
Like, what was your parents thinking? Like,
I wrote a note when I left home, the same way you see in the stupid movies. I said, I'm going, because I told everybody I was going to do it. And I said, hi. I left with my grandparents because I know it was fate because it was 15 of us in that house. All of us and my aunt my grandparents already had 5 daughters, our aunts. So it's never a point where there's no one there.
Right.
So when I decided to do it, I was working at a factory and I went, and I told the man I quit and I ran home and there was nobody there. So it was fate. And I wrote a note. I said, I'm going to Hollywood to make something out of myself. And I left it and that's what I did.
So
and
no one tried to contact you?
We ain't have no phones back then.
Oh.
We didn't have no phones or anything back then. So I ended up on the street a long time. Once I got with the Union Rescue Mission, they got me on the welfare, which is the county. So they gave me a hotel, the Ford Hotel downtown LA on 1000 East. I can't believe I still remember 1007 East 7th Street. And you just sign for your rent. And they gave us 3 meals a day at the Busy Bee restaurant, which was on the bottom floor there. So you just sign for breakfast, sign for that. I was like in heaven.
Right.
But you wouldn't want to own it if they would have had to put 9 guns to your head to eat something out of that place. But it was heaven to me.
Right. You was getting free food.
I was killing it.
Free housing. Yeah. Better than, just looking out for yourself, sleeping, standing up. And, So how did you get finally in Hollywood?
Okay, I'm going to skip ahead.
Okay.
So one day I'm on a bus, and there's some guy on the bus, and I was like, what are you doing? And he said, I'm an actor, and I'm going to this cattle call. I never heard of that. And I said, what is that? He said, it's where anybody can audition in the park. It was for Gino's restaurant commercial. And I said, my name is Miguel Núñez. I'm 640 Cemetery Street. I came here to be an actor. I said, what is that? He said, it's a resume. Here, take this. You're going to have to get a resume, and you're going to have to get pictures of the agent, blah, 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 blah. So I see him, and he gets off, and I see all these cameras in the park. And I see the cameras, so I take his copy thing, his resume, and I go to a copy place, and I write his name. I put my name on it and go back to the park and get in line, and I got the lead in that commercial.
What?
So I took that to, and I was like, and the guy
that was your first ever
anything,
cattle call, and you were just
anything,
like, right, got it.
So I was talking to the guy. He was like, so do you have? Matter of fact, I still got.
How old were you then?
I was still 18. Yeah.
Oh, so it was just like this all happened in the course of a year.
Yeah. So then the guy goes, how did you hear about this? Blah, blah, blah. I swear to God, the bus told me. Blah, 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 blah. I said, there he is. And the guy come over and say, hey, you got it? And he said, well, he said, I'll take him to my agent, David Wilder. So he ended up taking me to his agent. And I like, my name is Miguel Núñez. I'm 647th Street. I came here to be an actor. I want to be an actor. I want to do that. If you send me out more of those cattle calls, you can have that commercial thing because I want to be in the movies and TV. He said, commercials are on TV.
Right.
And I was like, he said, I'm going to sign you because I like your energy. And I think the next 47 auditions he sent me on, I probably got 40 of them.
Wow.
And I was on CBS 4 years later. Number one drama on CBS was Family Business. Tour of Duty. It was 3 years we were on CBS. And I was making $10,500 a week. Clyde actually went to Hawaii. We shot in Hawaii. It was a big hit on CBS. Clyde actually was in an episode, got killed, and they liked him so much they brought him and put him in another episode.
So they killed him and put him back in. So how they put him back in?
They made him look like another sergeant or something.
That is hilarious.
But yeah, and we shot in Hawaii. I think I was making $10,500. I think I was 21 or 22, something like that. And I didn't even have a bank account. And we got 22 episodes.
So where was they depositing the money? They
I went cash that check and I put it in my pocket every week. They was like, dude, you can't do that. I said, dude, I'm going to get 21 more. Then the next week, dude, I'm going to get 20 more. Dude, I'm going to get 19 more.
And he was living your best life, 18 years old.
In Hawaii. But then the second year, we were making $27,500 a week. And then the third year, $35,000 a week. And everybody was out buying it. I didn't want anything. That's when I started buying real estate and doing all that stuff and investing. Because I bought out. Right. I literally didn't want anything. It was a good thing that I did that. So. And
you were 18 then.
I didn't care about nothing. I was like living a life. I was in Hawaii by myself. I ain't have mother and daddy beat me every day because I'm cussing. And
were you still at your free housing?
No, once you get on the county, right? Mm-hmm. I was on the county. Okay, once I got on the welfare, right? That's called the county. They gave us a job. Everything started with me. Like I met two guys in the county hotel, and they were like, "Man, they paid $276. Are you gonna get a check for $200?" I said, $276. They give you a hotel, and you just get a check from the thing. And they were content in this hotel. I'm like, well, why don't we just do something? We can get a car all put together and get an apartment, and the hotel's only $60 a month.
Wow.
So they were like, "Why? We can just stay here." And I ended up moving us all into Hollywood years later. But I forgot what your question was.
How did you transition out of the county housing?
So then they sent us a letter and said, everybody that's on the county, instead of getting that $276, they put us, it was called the CETA program, County Educational Training something. So they started this thing just like me. I'm sure everybody, they've been getting checks all this month. Some of my time to get a check, it was a letter. But we're not giving you no checks no more. Now they're going to put us on county jobs, and they put me on Rancho Los Amigos Hospital. I worked on a physical therapist ward, and it was about 9 buses. It'd be 9,000 degrees. I have no money. I'd be out there. It'd be 100,000 degrees. I'm dying water for water, sitting on the bus stop, hoping somebody leaves something with some juice in it, something in it, cookies with something in it. I had to take 5 buses to get it. I did it for a year, saved up all my mood, and moved us all to Hollywood.
Wow. How many of you guys moved to Hollywood?
Me, Gary, 4 of us.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. And then I charged all of them, and then I had to have free rent.
I know that's right.
Because I had the money to get us in there and to do everything.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's just like, I paid for us to get in. Now y'all gotta pay your dues.
Pay your rent. I got us in here. I got the apartment. Because they were content downtown.
Absolutely.
But a lot of people don't know this, but Carlos, he got a job in the pathokinesiology lab. He was a homeless guy with me. And he ended up head of the pathokinesiology lab. He's still to this day, and people don't even know that. Carlos ran the pathokinesiology. He was a homeless guy, and to this day he's running. And I guarantee they don't even know that he came in there through the CETA program and was homeless.
Oh wow, what a story!
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so all this acting happened. How was your transition into getting the role of Juwanna Mann? Because I feel like so many people know you from so many different things, but I feel like Juwanna Mann was
Juwanna
so
Mann. I didn't get Juwanna. I did my number one show, Sparks, where that really did the most for me. TV show Sparks, Martin, me, Terrence Howard, Kim Willie, all of us. I was told I wasn't right for that, and I went in and got it. I didn't get the Juwanna Mann audition. The producers were told I wasn't right for it. The executive producer of Sparks was on the airplane coming back to the network audition and saw me in a movie he was watching on the plane and called and had them bring me to that audition. That's how I got that. Juwanna Mann, I was on Will Smith been telling me for years about playing golf. You got to play golf, Miguel, golf. The big deals happen on the golf course. By the time y'all get to the little deals, blah, 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 blah. So that 2 or 3 years passed. One day I just clip blue sky. I said, I want to start going, because I guess I was watching Tiger. I want to go start taking golf lessons. So I'll go to the golf course. First day, there's a black guy there who's damn near good as Tiger Woods, who teaches everybody. And I'm there hitting, and this guy goes, and I go, yeah. He said, hey, man, my name is Jesse Vaughn, and I'm having screen test tomorrow at Warner Brothers for a movie called Juwanna Mann. And I've been watching you on Spark. I think you should come do a screen test. And then I went there, and that's how I got there.
Wow. So it was just by faith.
By faith. That's just out there, just playing golf, just like Will says.
And then I feel like you put so much of your own personality into that.
And everything I do, but because it's only on paper. Listen, the whole role is just words on paper. If you don't color it up, it's not going to be there. So I had to go in there and do what I do and tighten it in the right places and make it work. And the hardest part for me was the voice. Because we had to, like 3 months before, me and Vivica had to go train every morning at UCLA with the head of the women's basketball. And I'm like, I'm okay, I can do this.
Right.
First time I'm in the throwing up.
Where you never played basketball like that before?
No. But even so, anybody would. They said you're going to throw it. They said you're going to throw it. I'm like, y'all don't know me. I can play 245 million games of basketball. Y'all don't know me.
Right.
Take the bag. You're going to throw. I'm like, why do they keep saying that? And because when you hustling playing basketball, you can do that.
Right.
But when you're moving and you're trying to remember these things, you got it. I'm like this. Nope. This got to be like this. Got to be only on your fingers on the ball. So when you shut up. And this, I'm like this. No. This got to be like that. Right. You know what I'm saying? This hand, if that hand is open when you shoot, most likely it's going to go in. All this, and your feet got to be like this. This foot got to be in the middle of that foot. So when you thinking
of everything,
thinking about it, is what got me way more tired. Mm-hmm. I could play a game all day, hard as we want, and I'll sweat a little bit.
Exhausted.
But when I'm trying to think about all these things, I'm sweating profusely, and my head hurt.
He was just mentally drained.
It was hard, and then I literally threw up, and I was like, I can't believe she was right. But it wasn't from I think it was the mental thing.
Yeah.
And then they got mad at Vivica in the far, because I demanded Vivica, and it's okay. Then they signed Vivica, and then they said, well, we got a problem. What? She just had arthroscopic knee surgery. And didn't tell us after the sign. I said, Vivica played ball, relax, done. We ain't casting nobody up. But she ain't gonna be ready for a month. I said, that's more than time for Vivica. She know what she doing. And blah, blah. Vivica came out there the first month. I whooping on everybody's ass. Knew everything.
Do you ever play roles that like make you too embedded in the role to where you don't clock out of that particular role?
No. And when you good, you can clock in and clock out. All of that. You know, we had a guy on tour of duty. The guy who was in the Titanic, the Spanish guy that was on the ship with them. Him. And a lot of guys like that are good. Method. And he would go like this. Like if we had to see, he would go.
Like he had to clock in.
And then he would do the scene. And he would be so there and so there. So we were doing this big scene. We were going down, the military. We were getting ready to get ambushed. And they, this one this way, the other one that way. Everybody's going. And then they shot. So we would come on attack. Everybody was supposed to splatter and dive, hit the ground. And we heard, boom! And the water coming, all you can see is just blood going down the water. They go, cut! He goes, no! He hit his head on the rock, and it opened up, blood was gushing out. He was like, if you cut, I'm getting in the car and going fucking home. Don't cut! And he did the whole scene with the blood running down in the water. He did his lines and everything like that. And then when they stopped, he almost fainted, but he did not want him to stop. He was method.
Because he was in tune.
He was in tune, and he was method. That's the same thing with Lee Majors. Lee Majors, who was a $6 million man, right? He would come to the set and he would have like little shots before the set. So sometimes he would come to the set and he'd be like, okay, so, all right, we ready? You ready? Hold on 1 second. I'm just gonna put this right here, okay? Hey, what's your name? And he was like, okay, where we at? Okay. And then they were like, we were like this because it was our first show. And then they were like, ain't nobody worried? And then he would go, all right, okay, so what are we gonna do? You're in the scene? What's your name? Hey, you're pretty. Oh, you're pretty. Okay, what's the scene? Scene, blah, 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 blah. Okay, all right. Okay, you ready? Camera's ready? Yeah. You sure? Yeah, okay, hold on a second. But he would be standing up, turn around.
So how do you deal with it?
Let's do it. Let's do this. Hi, Lee. Okay, you guys ready? And from the top, I don't give a damn if it was dramatic, you'd be crying. I don't care if it was sad, and he would be right there for, I don't care how many takes. Are you kidding me? And he'll give you everything just the right way. Your hair be standing up.
What?
And then as soon as they say, you got it, back then you had to check the gate because it was tape, not digital. Check the gate, make sure no dirt, don't have to do it over. You sure you got it? Yeah. Okay. All right, well, just come back here and the next one.
What?
He turned it off, and we were like this.
No way.
We were like, dude.
Okay, so how do you deal with that?
Wait. We said, you don't. You just do your job. He goes, he goes. We were like this. Whoa, he can turn it off. I never seen nobody. And then the director goes, it's called a functioning alcoholic. They can drink what they want and they can still function. But nobody could do it like him. That motherfucker, he was like better than he was when he turned it. He dropped that thing immediately. And I'm talking about he wasn't faking. He was lit. But when it came to work, he gave you exactly what the hell you were supposed to. Like he had been studying a professor all night long. He was right there on every beat, every note, every emotion.
What? Okay, so when you have situations like that, do you feel like it obviously takes more time to get this person to do their role on that particular scene, or they just clock out?
No, listen. No. When he's like, well, if they're not a functioning, it's going to be hell. Right. But a functioning, you don't have any problem. It's even better. It's even better because as long as the person can go in there and bring it,
right,
it makes you better. Like if you're in a scene with him, he like that, he turn around and start giving it to you like that, and you're going to start giving it to him back. The better actor is, the more I like to engage with them.
Do you ever feel like it comes to a point where it's so many different personalities and like people clash, you know, when you're doing certain movies and stuff?
Yeah, that always happens. That always happens. But that's why, like, when you hear when you go on location, Hawaii. I did Scooby-Doo. We were on a little island called Tangalooma Island off the coast of Brisbane, Australia. All the Scooby-Doo cast, all of us. We were together. Street Fighter. When I did Street Fighter, that was also in Australia. They keep us all together. It was like a family.
Right.
They want you kind of hang together, so you kind of get that. And now when they know how I am.
Right.
And I know how he is. You big old. So now that starts to carry over into the characters that you're playing, and you start to get that same kind of relationship. Like there's a guy you're supposed to have animosity to in the film as a character, but when I'm out, I know who he is. So I start look for the animosity things in him. You know what I'm saying?
So it's almost like you bring out their triggers of how they are in that.
And then it starts to gel on the screen.
Yeah. Oh, that's amazing. Yeah. That's amazing to just put that together. I always wonder why or how actors deal with other actors and the fact that it's so many different big personalities, you know, on scene or on set, and how they deal with each other when they're so different.
Well, hopefully if they all keep it professional, it doesn't matter. You can have the biggest, because like you said, there's a different person and how people feel about other bodies. I've seen those kind of things, but I've also seen those kind of situations where even in those situations, when it comes time to come into the set and doing the characters and doing the role, it goes like this. And you never could tell that those two hate each other's guts and threw a pie in each other's face 20 minutes ago.
Oh, that's impressive.
If you can do that, then nobody have a problem. But if you're one of those people to go on the set and get disrupted, but and it interrupts your job and your foreplay, then there's a problem.
Is there any roles that you don't particularly do, like scary movies?
I've done more scary movies than anybody. I got killed in Friday 13. I did Return of the Living Dead, chased by zombies. I did Leprechaun. I did a Connoisseur. I did early Twilight Zone. The new one.
You don't ever second guess it. You're just like, this is my role. This is what I'm doing. Scary, funny, whatever.
I think if you're a real actor, nothing's gonna stick with you. You're a real actor. You go in there, you do the role, and then you let it go, and you move on to the next one. If you're really in control, it's not going to stick with you. Nothing's going to stick with me.
That's what I feel like it is. If you're in control.
If you're in control.
110%. Because I feel like there's actors like Heath Ledger,
right,
you know, that went too into the role. Or, you know, when Cuba Gooding played OJ, you know, and he was, in his mind, Cuba was no longer Cuba. He was OJ. You know what I'm saying? Is there ever any roles that you're like, this is who I am for the next 3 years or whatever it is?
Not really, because I'm always waiting for the next one. I lock it in, put it out there, geniusly put it out there, and I leave it, and then I'm on to the next whatever that character is.
That's amazing.
Because like Juwanna is a hell of a character. That's
Right.
big. I mean, if you walk around right now in New Orleans, New York, anyway, you would think that movie came out Friday.
Literally.
You think it came out Friday. But that character, but you just do it and let it go. I've done every kind of role you can think of, but there's nothing that stuck with. But I get what actors say. You know, I had to get so deep into it
Right.
that, you know, it went home with me. And for years it stuck with my mind. But I'm not saying there's not roles where you would have to go out and do like I'll say a psychopathic killer.
Right.
If I were to have to play a psychopathic killer and I had to delve into research and go to the hotel where he was in and spend
Like Jeffrey Dahmer.
Right. And go into a hotel where Jeffrey Dahmer slept and lay in that bed and imagine what he feel and try to think about who I'm going to kill and start doing that and get so entangled in the research and reading about what he did that it starts to, that's a good idea for a movie. It starts to take over into me.
Yeah.
It starts to take over me and then I kill you. No.
But it's like, I feel like you naturally have this like light of a soul, you know, like you naturally have that good, like positive energy to where it's like, I don't feel like something would take over who you are as an individual.
Exactly what you have said, as I've said to 1,000 people here. I'm not worried about shit. I walk into a graveyard naked at night. I don't care with voodoo on my head. They're not coming to me. They're not coming to mess
people
with
all the time.
They're not coming to mess with me.
Get my voodoo doll out of your hand because my shit is going left.
Mine
okay?
ain't going. They ain't coming after me. I promise you. They're gonna be like, ooh, let's get them. Hold on. Whoa. They ain't coming to me. I do believe in that positive energy. I do believe
Absolutely.
energy is what attracts them. They feel which energy to come to. And unless they want to party, have a good time, and smile and laugh, they're not coming near me.
Yeah, 110%. You just have like a good, like, what is that called when people you give a good aura off.
Yeah.
You know, it's not like you're like, oh, I don't want to talk to Miguel. You know what I'm saying? He's not fun or he's not going to make me smile.
You ain't going to get that from me. I promise you that.
At all. Like, it was just, even when we played poker, I was like, oh, okay.
Yo,
I'm
we
sitting next
had
to somebody. We had a
fun.
great time. A great time.
We're doing another one, too. We're going to do a poker tournament.
I cannot
In fact,
wait.
we could do something in here.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
We'll do it right in here.
Right? Get some people going.
Yeah.
So, okay. You act, you play poker. What else do you do?
Right. I'm writing, actually. We're in the process of writing Juwanna Mann too right now. So.
Ooh, that's exciting. When does that come out?
Amazing writing partner. We're getting ready to lay it out. You guys are going to love it. But it's a while away. So.
Oh, nice.
But we're into it.
Ooh, I'm excited for that. Juwanna Mann too. Okay.
I like your tattoos though.
Thank you. I have so many.
That didn't
you don't
hurt?
have no tattoos?
Hell no.
Oh, I have one that goes down my chest, and I felt like they were piercing into my heart, and I was like,
Let me see.
Try to.
No, no, what? That's what I'm saying.
I tried to like hold my breath, and they were like, "You're gonna pass out." I was like, "But I feel like if
Wait,
I
it
don't,
went like
it's all the way down my chest."
So what were you thinking? You didn't know what it.
Okay, so it's a Bible verse, and I was like, okay, if I'm doing this for God, you know, in my head I had to mentally prepare myself. Like, if I'm doing this for God, He ain't gonna make it look bad.
So wait, what did you? They don't do nothing for pain?
I mean, I didn't take anything for pain.
No, I'm saying when you do one, do they give you something?
Yeah, you can take lidocaine. You can go to now.
Because I've seen them on right here. If they touch this,
yeah, I feel like now they're doing tattoos where you can literally go to sleep and be in complete anesthesia.
Okay, well I'll do that.
You know, where they're doing whole legs, like your whole leg piece done, like in
How
a few
long
hours.
did that take?
This one took 16 hours, and I had to do, I think it was 2 or 3 sessions.
You said.
No.
Okay, shit.
For sessions.
16 seconds. I'm like, I quit. Take it off.
Yeah.
Eraser.
And it gets to a point where you just can't feel anymore. It's just numb. And it just, I don't know. I feel like it's more therapeutic, like it hurts, but it's like, if whatever meaning you have towards whatever it is that you're getting, as long as you have meaning. Cause
you gotta have meaning. If you're not, you're gonna back out.
Listen, I got my first tattoo at such a young age. I got a tattoo that says Queen, like a little tramp stamp, not a little tramp stamp, big ass tramp stamp that's like this big.
And it says
Queen in like little chopstick letters, you know, because I grew up in Japan. So it's like a little Queen tramp stamp. So
where's it at?
It's a tramp stamp. It's right
on
there.
The back?
Yeah, it's right there.
How were you?
I was probably like, I don't know, 13, but I looked older. So the people in Japan, you know, they ain't gonna
they don't care about it over there,
anything
right?
as long as you're paying them. So I came back home and I was like, oh yeah, Dad, it's henna.
You need another one.
No, my dad was fuming.
Of course he would.
He was in the military. My mom's
Of course he
Filipino,
would.
so
My $15 come back with a tramp stamp, didn't even ask.
And it says
That,
Queen.
yo, the ass. Say what?
Queen. It says Queen in little chopsticks letters. I still have it. Still not finished. All the tattoos that I have, I still never finished it. Just because.
Wait a minute.
I don't know.
What do you mean? It's half done?
Yeah. Well, it's done. It says Queen, but it's not filled in. It's not colored. It's just outlined.
So.
Because it hurts.
You told your dad and he wouldn't let you go get it finished?
No, I told my dad it was fake. I told him it was henna.
Oh.
For like years. But it didn't, he just kind of like forgot about it. And then I had a choir concert. And then it was like there. And he was like, what is that still doing on it? I kept getting it redone. Like I would just continuing with the lie.
Good. I was like, you got a beating in church?
Like, no.
You got a beating in church?
It was, yeah, that was my first tattoo. And it was like Pringles.
I couldn't think. I tried one time. No.
You can't do needles?
No, I can't do needles. Every time I go get a blood test, they have to hold me
You was
down.
drawing your blood all them years and you can't do needles?
No, I can't do it then. They same thing. And that was one of the reasons I started hating needles. One time this lady was going there. She, I'm sorry. And then she stuck it in again. Ow!
I feel like he would
She
be the
messed
type
up
too.
3 times.
Oh,
And then I had that little bump on there, looked like a heroin addict when it was pussy. And they said she wasn't supposed to. I guess she had missed something, the vein, and she did it. Then I'm like, who is she? Was she a trainee?
Right.
Oh God, I'm sorry. Bang! Ow! She messed up 3 times. It was bad.
But where you joke, I feel like you would be the type to be like, oh my God, and joke with people and
Well,
then
I do
kind
that
of make
every
them
time.
nervous.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I do
so
that,
I feel like
but
that,
no, not with needles. Needles, I'm definitely afraid. But lately, because I guess they got a new needle or something, because the last 3 times I went to get my blood test for checkups, you don't even feel it.
No,
I was like
feel it
this.
every time.
And then they had to bring the person home. She gonna stop. We're done.
done.
I was like, what? No way. That's the last 2 times.
I feel like certain people have a softer touch than others.
No, I think they said they got a little finer needle too.
Oh, they do.
But some people do got a softer touch. I take that back. So that,
Yeah,
I don't know
I've
what the
had
hell
people
that one was doing me. Sorry. It was,
Shove
and
you.
from that point on, just like I had a traumatic experience with the dentist when I was little. So I had problems with the dentist. The same thing.
Yeah, traumatic experiences, especially like medicine. It's not.
I cannot stand the dentist and needles, because the dentist is the worst. But now I just go in and just take the laughing gas.
Yeah, and that's a great time. The laughing gas is a great time. Have
You can't do
seen-
that. You can't do that, Miguel. Okay, all right, I'm gonna go. When you get that laughing gas, it's fun.
Have you ever seen the videos on Instagram where people take the laughing gas and they're talking crazy? Like
Oh,
they're
no.
saying all these crazy.
Oh yeah, that little boy be like, my teeth is summer. Yeah.
One said like his wife, like he was trying to hit on his wife, and she's like, I'm your wife. He was like, oh, you are? You look good.
I remember
Like,
remember the guy, they gave one guy, he came out, he was talking to her, and she goes, they were talking, and he said, wait, she said, I'm your wife. He goes, you're my wife? She goes, yes. He said, oh my God, I got lucky. He said something like that was so sweet. He was literally blown away that she could be. He said, really? And you could see it on his face. You're my wife? He was like, couldn't believe it. He couldn't believe it. I did too.
Then there's some other stories that are just traumatic. That's just like kids cursing and like.
No, you ain't. My wife prettier than you. My wife prettier than you.
There was one where she must have been like 15 or something, and she was like, my asshole is burning. She was going off. I mean, I was crying tears.
I wonder if that's because sometimes they say it burns going in.
Right,
Yeah.
right. The medication that goes
I ain't
in.
never heard an asshole burn.
No, it was the funny. I gotta find it and
I
send
ain't
it to
never
you.
heard that one.
You will crack up. I was
That's
dying
real.
laughing.
I know she hate that video. She gonna hate that video for the rest of her
Mom
life.
recorded her. I was in.
Her
in
mom shouldn't have
tears.
recorded it.
I was in, and put it on the internet.
That's wrong, Mom.
It was insane.
That's so wrong.
Insane. Okay. So with all the acting and stuff you have going on, how do you have time for friends and family and just chill? I feel like you have so much movies coming out.
I do things, but I do chill. I chill 99% of the time. If I'm working, even when I'm working, I'm chill. If I'm at home, I just write. Deal play with my cats. Right?
You got a lot of cats too.
I only got 3 now.
Oh, you do.
4.
Oh, and
I'm gonna
there's
keep 2.
kittens.
Yeah, I gave the rest of them away.
Oh.
I was gonna give another one yesterday, but the last one I gave away last week. She been looking for it so much, and I can see her sad. So I said, "Don't come get it. Leave me 2 more weeks before I let you take another one."
Oh, so you have
so
2
sad.
now.
4 now.
4 now, and you're gonna keep 2 kittens.
I'm gonna keep 2 in the mom, so I have 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're just gonna keep 2 kittens and 1 mom, but the rest. So what are you gonna do when it's by like the kittens by no playmate, like instead of the?
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna keep the mom and 2, so
2
they can
kittens.
play. Yeah,
Okay,
so they can play with each other. And somebody I gave 1, I'm gonna give them the 3rd one, the 4th one I have because they only took 1.
So they need a playmate.
Yeah, and the other 2 people they took 2 each. So they need a playmate. So I'm gonna do that.
Oh, did you get names for them yet?
Nah.
So what do you tell them to do when they come over here? Do you just be like, "Come on,
Kitty," and they come.
Oh, so everybody's Kitty.
I had 2 cats for the longest. One was named Kitty and the other Kitty.
So Kitty, and they responded both times.
Kitty, come here, other Kitty, and they would come.
Other Kitty. It was literally other
Kitty and other Kitty, and they came.
That is.
But I'm gonna name the really pretty one I like. I'm gonna name her Angel, because she's starting to come to that. And then one of them is Trouble, because she's jumping all over and knocking over plants and climbing up. And then I don't know what I'm gonna name the 3rd one.
But the 3rd one you're giving away. Or you don't know yet.
I don't know yet. It's so
no,
beautiful.
You're gonna keep
It's
it. You're gonna end up
beautiful.
keeping her.
It's
a girl.
Yeah, I kept 3 girls. I don't want no boys because then they're gonna have more kittens.
I know that.
Missing you, loving you all through the night. Hold on, man. We on air.
Okay.
Yo, the legendary Keith Washington. Y'all know this Keith Washington. He's a singer. He just walked in here.
He did.
He sang this song. Missing you,
kissing you,
loving you all through the night.
So for everyone that comes on, we play this game.
Oh, God, let's go. All right, I'm
Would
gonna
You
close
Rather.
my eyes.
And we're gonna play the After Dark version. I'm gonna play with you too, so you're asking me questions as well too.
Okay, let's do it.
Rules of the game: people come on here and cheat. You have to answer. You can't remix the question, but you can give an explanation as to why you answered the way that you answered.
Okay.
Got it? Okay. So we're gonna pick 2 cards each.
No, you can't change.
Okay.
Unless you want to.
All right. And we're going to say, would you rather do what's on this card or this card? So
Okay.
I'll go first so I can show you how it's done.
Oh, Lord.
All right. Would you rather scrape the plaque of each player's tongue and use it as salad dressing?
I don't give a fuck what the other one is. I'm not taking that one. I don't care if the other one is swallowed deer dong. I
can't breathe.
don't care what the other one is. I don't want it. I don't want that
disgusting.
one. I was. You can saute deer dong and I'll eat it. I'm not doing that.
Or be unable to sleep with someone until you drink a glass of their urine.
Wait, I would still do that one.
I'm doing the urine before.
I'll do the urine.
The scraping.
Yeah, I'll make sure she drinks some orange juice or pineapple juice.
I'm crying, literally. Yeah, that is the most nastiest part of it.
That's the nastiest shit. I ain't never heard of that. When you scrape your tongue and these are some mayonnaise. If somebody say yeah, I'm like, okay, thank you. Shake your hand. No.
I'm crying. Oh my god.
I wouldn't even shake the hand by. Okay, my turn.
I've never had that in my life.
Okay, this was easy. Can we do more than just one?
Yeah, we're doing multiple rounds.
Okay. What would you rather do? Find a video of your parents on a BDSM porn site.
What's a BDSM?
Yeah, when you tie you up. Yeah.
Okay. Like dominatrix.
Bondage and something like that. Yeah.
I'm crying.
Or have a family member walk in on you peeing on your partner.
So your parents in bondage.
Find a video of your parents on a website. Damn.
Oh my gosh.
Or have
That's
a family member walk
humiliating.
in on you peeing. Damn, that's tough.
Oh, I'd rather find my parents because it's not me.
Just-
Like, I'd
okay,
rather
all right,
find
that
my
makes
parents.
sense.
Yeah,
That's
I'm doing the
I would
parents.
say that too. I don't give a damn
Oh my
what they do.
goodness.
That's on them.
Okay. Woo.
Oh, that's a good
All right,
one.
let me compose myself. Would you rather watch your significant other have sex with someone else or knowingly eat poison ivy? Why I get all the salad
Wait,
questions?
say that again. Knowingly eat a poison ivy salad.
Knowingly eat a poison ivy salad. Why I get all the salad questions? Wait, say that again. Knowingly eat a poison ivy salad. Knowingly eat a poison ivy salad. Knowingly eat a poison ivy salad. Knowingly eat a poison ivy salad.
I'll eat the personality salad. I don't want to see them out fucking my girl.
Right.
Yeah,
Like,
I ain't never put my
crazy.
mouth on it again. All right.
I am
I
crying.
don't want no indiscriminate ass Negro in my. Okay, here's mine. Damn, that's all it says. Would you rather never masturbate again? That's all it says.
That's all it says.
This one said, would you be forced to shout God isn't real at every person who blesses you after a sneeze?
Ooh. What's the first one?
Never masturbate again.
Oh, I'm not masturbating again. You can have regular sex, doesn't mean you have to masturbate.
I don't know. I wouldn't be able to live.
That is hilarious.
Don't you get mad? I said no. I didn't. I picked the other card. Don't be getting mad. Stop. I said the other card.
Okay.
All right.
Would you rather get a 1 minute heads up every time you have to poop or only be
That's a funny question.
Imagine
1 minute, you gotta go. Yeah.
1 minute every time. Or only be able to eat things you find in a public trash can.
I want the warning or the poop. Shit. Even I tried to have trash can shit. Okay. Oh. Okay, would you rather drink a gallon of breast milk that your mom has been saving since you were an infant? Oh, I ain't got
My stomach.
you're gonna say yes. You're gonna say yes. Or drink diarrhea milkshake.
I'm taking
Mama!
the breast milk.
I don't even care if she saved it. I'll be like, come on, mama.
But in that, okay, is the breast milk like molded? Is it like has
It
it been
doesn't
frozen?
matter. It's diarrhea milkshake. I don't care if mama had coffee. I don't care if mama shit turned to curd coffee. And I had to suck a titty still.
It's like curd. Oh my goodness. Okay. Whew. I need some air, guys. I'm crying laughing. Okay. Would you rather write a death threat to the president and mail it to the White House with your return address? You going to jail.
Okay.
Or only be attracted to people who think you're ugly. You're only attracted to people that think you're ugly.
Okay, I'll go to that. Because I know I'm not. I don't give a fuck what they think. It don't really matter. Okay. All right, would you rather put your hand in a blender and turn it on
Why would I do such a thing?
or poop out a billiard ball? Or shit out a pool ball?
I'm shitting. I'm a woman. I have children, so I feel like I'm shitting the billiard ball.
But you gotta make. You said you gotta make the hole, make the shot.
No,
Just kidding.
Right. That is comedy. Okay.
This is the best game I ever played. Hold up.
Okay, that one's not good.
Oh, I want to. You can't read it.
Okay, all right.
Ooh.
All right.
Wait, hold on. I want to get different.
See?
Too easy. Okay, wait, hold on.
All
There
right.
you go.
Would you rather
Oh, this is easy.
have sex with your mom with your dad's lower half?
I don't care what you say. I could fuck a deer. I don't care what the next one say. I'll fuck a blind, crippled deer stuck in a trap before I do that.
You're close. Make dinosaur sounds when you come.
Oh, I do that. I do that one. How would you do it? Make dinosaurs. Okay, here we go. Would you rather have your doppelganger become the world's most famous porn star?
Okay.
So everybody's gonna think it's you. Be unable to wear clothes.
Oh, so you're naked regardless. Well, I'll do. Ooh, I'll never wear clothes. I'd rather not wear clothes.
Then everybody think you a whore.
Yeah, then I'm.
Everybody thinks you some whore.
Yeah, no.
They seen you with a
Yeah, I'd be like,
pool
okay,
ball coming out your ass.
No, the black one took me out. That one was the best one.
Oh no. Okay, let's get it there. I like looking at them again. Oh yeah. Okay, go ahead.
It's on you or me?
Oh, you.
Oh,
I
okay.
thought it was me.
Okay. All right. Would you rather laugh uncontrollably every time you see someone naked for the first time? That's so mean.
That is horrible. No, sorry.
That's so mean. All right. Or excessively date people opposite your normal gender preferences. Excessively.
Oh, no. I would do that. What was the first one?
Laugh uncontrollably
I'll do
every
that
time
one.
you see someone naked
I'll
for
do
the
that one.
first
'Cause
time.
I'll probably do it anyway. Okay. Would you rather hand out fortune cookies with bigoted sayings on them every Halloween, or you be sexually attracted to an inanimate object and nothing else?
What? What object?
Be sexually attracted to an inanimate object.
An object?
Inanimate object, like a doll.
Or
a dildo, or a stick.
or give out
bigoted fortune cookies on Halloween.
Give me the fortune cookies.
Don't come back near.
Give me the fortune cookies.
Okay, good. Me too.
All right. This is gonna be the last last one.
This should be a whole show.
Right? Just the game. I feel like it gets people out of their like normal.
Oh, this is a good one.
Okay, this isn't good.
This is my favorite one. You're gonna love this one. Oh, you're gonna love this one. This is my favorite one.
Okay. Would you rather get poked by a used needle or go down on someone with uncontrollable gas?
Say it again. No.
Get poked by a used needle or go down on someone with uncontrollable gas.
How she look? No, I'm kidding. How she look?
How she look?
I would take
She
the
could look like Halle
wait a
Berry.
minute. Say that again about that needle.
Get poked by a used needle.
I'm gonna have to go with the gas. I can hold my breath.
I am crying.
I hold my breath.
Okay,
Here's yours. Would you rather cut off your own arm with a pocket knife, or
Damn, a pocket knife?
or poop next to every dog you see pooping, and then go and yell at his owner for not picking it up?
Wait, cut off my arm or poop by a dog and yell at his owner?
Every dog you see pooping, you're gonna damn poop right next to it and then yell at the owner for not picking it up.
I
do that just for the fun of it.
I don't think I can.
shit,
I
that's
can't
funny.
even like. I wouldn't be able to like poop. I've never pooped in front of my spouse ever.
I don't think you should.
Like I feel like girls should not be known for
And I don't
like.
think that man should be seen it. Yeah. My
Yeah,
girl
I
used to do that. Just pop down. I'm like, hey, I can't stand seeing.
Yeah, like I don't do that at all. So
There's some
to
things you
do
shouldn't.
it like in public in front of a
So
dog.
you're gonna
and
cut off
yell-
your own arm with a pocket knife?
I'm cutting my arm off.
You think you would after about 9 things you start shitting anyway.
I'm cutting my arm off and getting a bionic AI arm
Oh
because
shit.
I don't know if I can like physically do that. I
Well, if you had morphine, you could do it and you wouldn't even
feel
bother.
like I could physically do.
If you had
cutting
morphine,
my arm off.
if you had morphine, you'd do it like that and you'd be like,
Right. If I had some type of drugs,
That's
to,
what
like,
they
cut
give
my arm off.
soldiers in the field when they get their arms and stuff blown off. Morphine. You won't feel nothing.
Yeah, don't let me feel nothing. Let me just cut my arm off.
Oh man, I laughed so hard playing this game.
Man, isn't it so much fun?
What is this? I want to get this.
It's Would You Rather.
Oh,
Pick
good.
your poison.
Where'd you get it at? Oh, Pick Your Poison?
Amazon.
Oh, good. I'm gonna get that today.
Can I get a sponsorship deal?
You
with
should.
Pick
Your Poison. How do you
Okay.
not send something? She should have Pick Your Poison everything. Are you watching?
Every edition
You know what I'm
of
saying?
Pick
That's
Your
why I hate
Poison.
people at Pick Your Poison. That's why I don't like them people at Pick Your Poison.
Tell everybody where they can find you, what you have going on.
I don't want to tell me they
movies
can
that
find me
you
because
have
I'm drunk. I don't want nobody to find me. Y'all can find me on IG, Instagram, M. Núñez Jr. That's it. TikTok, M. Núñez Jr.
And stay tuned for the movies that he has coming
Yeah,
out.
Juwanna Mann 2. We're getting ready to do that.
Yes, Juwanna Mann 2.
And Q Girl. We got a movie called Q Girl.
Q Girl is coming out. And what do you have playing out right now? Because I feel like you have a lot.
No, I don't. Not right.
Nothing out right now? Okay, so
Oh,
stay
Bad Boys. I have Bad Boys out that I should have been in. That's it.
Make
I ain't
sure
got none of them in, but I got some shit I should have been in.
Make sure you tune into everything Miguel has going on.
And my beautiful.
Catch us at our poker tournament, the next poker tournament that we have coming up.
I'll be there.
And Juwanna Mann 2. And that is it for Telli Talks.